Sound check, mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
All right, let me stop the video and make sure.
Yeah.
All right, Rick, now that we've completed our sound check, I think we're about ready to start this video.
Okay.
Right.
It's a burning question.
It is a burning question, but let's go ahead and introduce ourselves.
All right. Hey, I'm Rick.
Hey, I'm Cindy. Together we are Dry Run Dulcimer.
Yes, we are.
Sometimes we have burning questions,
We
stuff
sure do.
that people want to know.
And we are continually asked about this. It comes up at least once a week. Somebody
Yes.
asks us.
Yes, yes.
Our sound is good now.
So the question is,
Yep.
what microphones are we using?
To get the sound that we have.
Right.
It is.
Right.
It is good sound. So we're going to do a burning question about that, and we're going to answer everything about it that we can think of, and demonstrate the do's and don'ts and things that can happen, and talk about what's happened to us in the past. I think it'll be good. And somebody was too lazy to get two chairs out, but I guess it was me. So Cindy has to stand. But
Yeah, I have
For
to
this,
stand.
it works better. I just needed to sit because I'm going to play a little bit on the dulcimer, and you're going to hear the difference between two of the settings on here that we mistakenly used one time, thinking we were doing the right thing, but we
Yeah,
found
not
out it
good.
was a disaster.
But me having to stand is only like, it's not the first time that I've come up on the short end where microphones go, because our sound was so awful and we needed microphones. So what did I do? I ordered us some, right? And then I tell Rick, hey, I ordered us some of these clip-on microphones that are on their way from Amazon. He said, oh, well, I already have some of those. So
I had bought these 2 years before
2
we
years.
actually started using them. I did videos for my Sultry Man channel and never used them on it at all. I just went with the camera or the iPad or whatever I was using then, went with that microphone, and that was good enough for what I was doing. But I wasn't really playing for the quality of the music, and for you to be able to hear the sound is more for information, which was fine. But
So
we had a complaint. I don't know
right.
if it's a complaint, and somebody said, I can't hardly hear you, your sound's not good. And we didn't take that as
They were right.
as anything bad. They were exactly right, and that helped us tremendously. A little bit of criticism made us think and about something that we kind of already knew, but it made us look for a solution.
Right.
Which this
Right.
is the solution.
And it kind of probably is good, because the set that I ordered was a less expensive set than the ones that Rick had. And so we went ahead and opened them up and we tried them out. We tried out both sets and determined that his set was better. So my set is somewhere at the house.
You
Who
paid,
knows?
what did you pay, $30 for
$30,
yours?
$35, something like
I
that.
paid way more than that for mine. I paid $80 for mine.
I might have paid $40 because it seemed
All
like
right.
they were half price.
Well,
So
you got gypped.
yeah. Well, we wouldn't have known that they were so bad if we didn't have yours to compare
that's
them
right.
to. So anyway, let me show the box. Get it
Yep.
up close. This is Rick's box, and we are going to put a link and stuff in the video.
The name brand is Newer, Neewer, Newer. These are CM28, and since I bought these and been looking at them on Amazon, because every week someone wants to know where they were, what are they, where. So I'd send Cindy a link to post to give them that information, and I learned that there's a CM28 Pro now,
Okay.
which has a few other little features, and I don't know if it's any better than what we've got.
work good.
Ours works.
But it
So,
says it's a wireless microphone system with the portable charging case. And the portable charging case
Yep.
is very handy.
yeah, this has a built-in battery, so you plug in a what is that?
Just
Plug,
a
a
charger.
C.
That's a
It's standard.
USB-C.
Yeah, USB-C. But it's got 3 slots in there for the 3 pieces. There's 2 microphones, which are also the transmitters, and then the receiver is what's hanging on the side of the phone there. We won't
Right.
be able to show you that, but
But it
trust
also, it does come with a couple of different plug-ins so that you could get the plug-in that you need to put it on your phone. Mine is the USB-C. This is USB-C to that little, I don't know,
the lightning plug
charger thing.
for an Apple or iPad. The newer iPads use the C.
Right.
So that one hardly ever gets used.
So that comes in this system also, and it also comes with this little fuzzy thing, which is to cut down on wind.
Yep.
He has his fuzzy on.
I'll put it on here.
I am fuzzyless.
I don't know. It won't really make any difference today. I don't think it makes a bit of difference in the sound.
But it does when the wind is out there. It's something that you definitely want to use. And when we're outside and it's windy, we do use it.
But the little charging stand, you just put them in there. They just automatically start charging. Close the lid, and they're ready to go next time. They're constantly charged up and ready to go.
Like, because we have used these like for days, right? I mean, do you recharge it every night?
I don't know that we've ever completely run the battery down doing videos. Well, I just put it in there. Oh, you mean the box?
Yeah.
It's got 4 little lights on the front of it that indicate the amount of charge in the battery in here. So when it gets down to two blue lights, I go ahead and plug it in, charge it up.
But when we go camping, like for the weekend or something, do you recharge this every night?
No.
So it lasts for days.
Probably once a week or every 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that's
has
good.
Been working for us.
That's good to know. That's
now
good
that
to know.
I've said that, we'll get caught one of these days and we won't have any power in our microphones.
So let me just show, because you've got your hands full, but it just clips on and off. And we started at first trying to just clip them on our shirt.
It's a lapel mic, so it can clip anywhere. It also has, and we've never used them, but it has some little a magnet system, so you can put a magnet, the backside of the magnet, in under your shirt and clip it on anywhere. You know, that might have been handy if I had remembered that we even had that, but
it's all right, because what we decided was we'd try to clip it on different shirts, tried to have it higher, tried to have it down lower, whatever. We decided it was working better for us to have it down a little closer to the instrument.
And the way we've got it hanging here, it's actually hanging and pointing down toward the instrument, but it still picks up our voice just fine. It's not I'm kind of worried about maybe that, you know, it's too close, and at times, you know, this, I use the thing on the back of these so that it's adjustable. If I'm playing a ukulele, I'll choke it way up and put it up here because the ukulele's right there. But for the dulcimer, probably 6 inches away is a good good distance away for the mic.
So this is just, we started with a heavy duty shoestring and just clipping it on the shoestring, and then I don't know, I guess we decided we just wanted something a little more stable and maybe a little more professional looking. So Rick had some colored leather and he cut it in the little pieces, and then we just took a Knoxville area dulcimer club and patch and glued it on there, which gives it a good flat surface to clip to and works well. And as he said, he has the adjustable thing in the back.
You all thought we were wearing all these fancy necklaces all the time. Now you find out it's microphones of all things.
Yeah, microphones. So we ran several tests with my mics and his mics, and I think we even actually, did we put that on a video? I'm not sure.
No, we tried your mics at Elkmont one evening and compared the two. They're sitting right there. We didn't do a video of that.
So we don't have a video on it, but we did record and watch them ourselves.
And we're going to show you what it does to the sound. But these have noise cancellation, a feature that you can turn off and on. Cindy's, as far as we can tell, that's not optional. It's on all the time on hers. And we went to UT Gardens one day after the museum. We filmed some at the museum. We went over there. We filmed 3 videos.
Several.
And I got home and started listening. I said, Cindy, something bad wrong with their sound. Over there's a lot of traffic noise, and the helicopters from the hospital flying around, and just a lot of noise. So I said, let's turn on the noise cancellation. That'll help, and you'll just be able to hear our voices and the instruments, and everything will be fine. Well, it wasn't. It was terrible.
It was.
It just gives a kind of a twangy and kind of like a distorted sound. I'm going to demonstrate that right now. This is with the noise cancellation off. And to turn this on, there's a little yellow button on the side. When I've got two blue lights on, I don't know if you can tell any difference at all in my voice. Yours is still off.
Right, mine is still off. Do you want me? Let me
Now,
go ahead and change mine too, because we don't
yours
want
too,
my
because
mine
you'll
picking
be
up.
picking up the sound
Okay.
too. So we wanted it to sound lousy when we demonstrate this, so you'll know what we were hearing. So let's see if you can tell any difference. That's with the noise cancellation on.
All right.
So it might knock out all of the traffic noise and things like that, but I think it's pretty much distorting. Now push the yellow button one more time with the blue light off. Back to normal. Let's see.
I didn't hit it.
What did you hit?
Oh, did I hit the wrong button? No. Got to hold it.
You held it too long.
Now it's off.
Okay.
I think I didn't hold it enough. Okay, so now we got it off.
We didn't read the manual.
Yeah.
We just started punching buttons and found out what it did. So both of our noise cancellation is off now. So it should be back to normal.
So let's give them a sound check if we totally turn the mics off.
Okay. We got to hold the other button down.
Okay, so now we have our video or our audio off. It's
you shouldn't
off.
hear anything at all.
Right, and so this is what it sounds like with no microphones
You
in.
can run it back to the end of the video. You can hear now.
Oh yeah, I can fix it. Can you give us a playing sample? All right, so there we go.
Mine's back on. Cindy, you shouldn't be able to hear her too much, but you'll still hear her on my microphone.
Mine is off. Mine is off. So I don't know if you can tell or not. Let's turn me back on. Okay.
Should be back on. Everything should be fine. The sound should be good again. But we've also learned, so that problem solved. We ruined 3 videos, had to redo some she was able to salvage some of it and make shorts out of it, because we told some great stories about Elvis and stuff, and it didn't even make it into a video. So she salvaged some of that. So your voice sounds fine on that. It's just something about the frequency of an instrument. Maybe it's the higher pitch or something. It just really distorts, and of course you probably have already heard that on here.
Yep. So what else do we need to say about these microphones? Anything?
We've learned that we've screwed up several times and have recorded a whole video and didn't have any sound at all.
Right.
Because we didn't do a sound check.
Right.
And you saw this right at the very first of the video, probably is where you're going to put it.
Yeah.
We do a little 5 or 6 second video, and when we do, we pick them up and we rub our finger across the bottom of the mic, and we hold it up, and testing, and then we listen to that. And if we can hear all of that when we play that little 6 second video, everything's ready to go and we can start. If we don't hear something, one thing, we've not had the transmitter plugged all the way into the phone.
Mm-hmm. And the transmitter has different levels, like 5 different levels.
It has,
and we had it turned down to the lowest level, and that made a big difference.
It has a setting level. We keep ours turned all the way up on level 5, or 5 bars. Somebody forgot to look at it one day, and it was 1 bar, and you barely could hear us. So.
But you were able to salvage that, but it took a lot of work, a lot of work on the computer to try to make that sound a better quality.
Had to put it in a computer program to boost the audio signal, which it worked, but it still wasn't ideal. We want to just set this up and go, make a video, go home, and get it ready to go.
Yeah, exactly.
So we learned by our mistakes, like folks usually do. If you can make a mistake doing this, we've made it.
Yeah, but I think we pretty much got it down now. Occasionally we still might forget things.
Of course
you know,
we
but
will.
we always do our sound check. We always try to check and make sure that the receiver is turned up to 5 bars.
We see the box.
And then we always try to check our microphones to make sure that it's only 1 blue light showing instead of 2, because we absolutely do not want voice cancellation
And
on.
I haven't done this yet, but I'm going to take a Sharpie pen. I'm going to make our little checklist right here. When we open this up, we're going to see our checklist every time. Of course, we have to read it and pay attention to it, but that'd be a great place to have your checklist there for doing the sound check and all of that stuff. So, important things. But you don't want to mess up when you put a lot of effort into a video. You don't want it to be messed up. We do enough of that anyway.
And especially if you traveled somewhere, like the day we went to the UT Gardens. It wasn't far, but it was still effort that we put to go in there.
Yep.
And all these beautiful backgrounds, wonderful sceneries, good job playing, good conversation, all gone.
Good stories.
Yeah, all gone. So, but we do recommend the newer CM28 wireless microphone system with the portable charging case.
And this is the old model. If you go to Amazon, you can still find these, and they're cheap, a lot cheaper than what I paid. My $80. I think they're like $45 right now. The CM28 Pro. The only difference that's obvious to me is the little screen that shows the bars and everything. And there's dB level meters on there that kind of bounce around when you're talking or speaking. That's color on the new one. I don't know if there's any other differences or not, but and you know that I need to read about that, I guess. But
I think we'll just keep using these until they die. And when they
actually-
die, we'll get us something else,
we
because
actually
by
should
then,
buy a set just to have on hand in case we do get out and,
well, I don't know.
and have a dead battery or something. It wouldn't hurt to have a spare.
It probably
You know,
will.
no more than that is when you talk about the problems. I'd gladly pay another $40 or $50 to have an extra set.
Well, you're probably a little more conservative than I am, and that's probably a smart idea.
You're a risk. You take risk. You're a risk taker.
I just figure use it as long as I can, because then there's probably going to be a newer, more up-to-date, better version to buy.
That's true. But how would
So-
we know? That with these, we know that we tested these out. These are great, and we do recommend them.
Yeah, yeah.
Sound-wise, I don't know that we could get any better.
No,
So,
no, not
and
for what we're doing.
We're getting a lot of extra use at the club meetings. When you do videos at the
Right.
club meeting, you put these on the instructors.
Right,
So
right.
lots and lots of uses for them.
And unless we make a mistake and have something set wrong, we don't do anything at all to our audio on our videos.
Nope.
Nothing at all. So you can't beat that.
Nope, it's good. It's all good.
Okay, so that is the answer to the burning question. What type microphones do we use? We told you about some of our mistakes and things to watch out for. And I think that about covers it. What do you think?
And the link will be in the video
Yes.
or the
Video
description. And so when you ask Cindy one of these days, what kind of microphones you use, she's going to send you the link to this video so you can watch all of this and then find the link.
Exactly, exactly. So best of luck with all your video needs out there and your audio needs, and have at it. Bye.